Welcome back to Nextfest week. I think sort of thing, Rimworld, or maybe some Factorio, something like that. Okay, so new game. How do we actually start though? Oh, there it is. Earth has perished. Survivors are roaming the universe in search of a new home. You are hibernating in Invisible Woman, an Ark vessel equipped with an advanced AI that will wake the colonists after a base is established on a habitable planet. Uploading neural network to host, disabling I/O to reduce the initial shock. Enabling visual input from overhead, drone in 3, 2, 1. Greetings, colonist. I am Ship OS, an artificial intelligence that controls the ship. There was a catastrophic failure that triggered an upload of human consciousness. You were selected as the most compatible surviving subject. I am sorry for the inconvenience. Alright. This is the ship computer that hosts our neural network. Try to preserve this device at any cost unless it violates Asimov's first law. A robot may not injure a human being or through an action allow a human being not to come to harm. There are 632 survivors hibernating in the stasis array, but life support systems are going to be unstable unless we re-establish the power. Malfunctioning pods will trigger premature wake-up events. To minimize casualties, we must rebuild the ecosystem around these areas. If we could build bridge controls and thrusters, we could travel to nearby planets and use this shuttle for mining expeditions. It would allow us to establish a resource processing pipeline and produce essential materials for rebuilding our ship. Would you like to take a crash course? If you haven't been uploaded before, I highly recommend it. Oh, that's kind of a neat. To make it easier for you, I will render visual guidelines. Follow these guidelines if you're not sure what to do. You can click and drag this dialogue to move it around. The course should take about 15 minutes. Let's begin. Alright, WSAD or middle mouse. Cool. Zoom. Toggle the time flow with space. Alright. Show the time controls. You'll find that it's toggle button overlays show useful information about the state of the ship. Toggle some overlays off and on now. Event log, alright. Temperature, well that's interesting. Inventory. Alright. Below the time control, alright, next. Below the overlay controls, you'll find a list of current notifications. I will send you a test notification when you're ready. Not enough space helmet gray. Alright. When an event is triggered by some object, clicking the icon will focus on the object. Will now generate a battery event. Click the event icon. Alright, wonderful. When the event is triggered, alright. Selected objects will have a green outline. Alright, in the info panel, they will appear in the top left. Use enter or left click to select the ship computer. Alright. Oh, and if you can't find it, see centers. Alright, cool. Hoo-hoo. Alright. There's more than one object in the same location. Click the location multiple times to cycle through the objects. Click the ship computer again to select the floor beneath it. You'll be able to see through the upper objects when the lower objects are... Alright. Okay, cool. Select the ship computer one more time to select it. It's also possible to select objects by dragging a rectangle. Sweet. Good to know. And with ship computer selected, click the info panel that says no research. This is the research tree. Yeah, I can tell this is going to be a big game. Damn, dude. Alright. You can pan and zoom it just like the main menu. Each technology has its own electricity, memory, and storage requirements. Hover the icons inside a research box to see a detailed description of the blueprints that will get unlocked. Start the energy research to continue. You may need to zoom out or pan the view to find it. Alright, as you research new technologies, research storage will level up or fill up. Eventually, you will have to add new memory and disk modules to keep researching. Right click to close. Alright, you need some raw materials for construction. Produce electricity. Select nearby wall or floor while hovering the cursor above the selected object. Right click opens a context menu and then order deconstruct. Alright, well we need some raw materials for construction to produce electricity. Alright. There's a more efficient way. Yeah, I was hoping so. That's construction. With the deconstruct cools. Alright, that's. I was like, what the heck are they talking about? Mass deconstruction is currently limited to 25 tiles for the duration of the tutorial. Creating a large amount of tasks for workers is not recommended. Okie dokie. How about that? It is important to repair any damage in the areas we will be using. We will not be able to use the damaged devices or build objects on top of damaged floors. In addition, damaged structures will leak oxygen. Alright, switch to the repair tool. Furniture, devices. Alright. There's repair. Cool. Let's wait for the energy research to complete. Fast forward. Okie dokie. Energy research is complete. We have installed new object blueprints. Build a matter reactor to start producing electricity. Devices, I imagine. Charge station. Connector. Matter reactor. Alright, waiting for construction. You can select the unconstructed reactor and use the top left info panel to see what is happening with the construction task. So it looks like people are taking like the deconstructed stuff. Who needs walls anyway? Not this guy. This is interesting that you have to like build even the floors. Alright, the Matter reactor is built, but we need to link it to our grid. Build a connector. Alright. Let's learn a few important facts about the electricity grid. It distributes power and provides data connections. You can only control the equipment that is connected to the ship computer grid. Select the ship computer to continue. Oops, wrong. Alright, click the energy node icon in the info panel. Will show available connectors. Okay, well that's interesting. The ship computer connector is selected. You should see the connection you just created. When you select any electrical device, its connections will become visible. Auto connect incomplete. Connected 8 out of 9 reachable nodes. What on earth is it connecting to there? Oh, it's a lit floor. Huh. Alright, to see any nearby... click manage connections, alright. Now click to deselect any objects and then enable the electricity grid overlay. Oh yeah, now we're getting into Factorio type stuff. You can use the electricity grid overlay to find disconnected devices. See the energy flow and the amount of production and consumption. Toggle the electricity grid overlay off to continue. Start producing electricity. The reactor has to be configured to burn some type of raw material. Alright, select the reactor, fuel. Oh, it can burn steel plate. To start producing, alright. Waiting for workers to fuel. Oh yeah, man, this is gonna be some, like, complex, deep shit. Workers need some energy too. Use the quick search to find charge station blueprint. Alright. Alright, go for it, little guys. Use the, I guess it's a power tool. Oh, that's a connect tool. Oh, I think I double clicked. Right, charge station, undamaged, node is unreachable. Wait, what? Oh, I connected everything. Alright, crash course is now complete. Thank you for your patience. I will occasionally provide suggestions, and certain actions will be reasonable. Keep an eye on the events list. Granting full permissions. Good luck. Alright, oh my. Alright. Well, shit, man. This game looks like it will probably be absolutely huge. I don't know if, like, management games are really, like, my type of thing. Although, I played a different one that I did kind of like. I'll probably feature that one tomorrow. Now, oh, it needs repaired before I can connect it. Yeah, there's reallocate node is unreachable. So wait a minute. This guy looks like he's reachable. I don't understand. Move you closer. It's like pellets and blood and stuff. Oh boy. Alright, so we got batteries. You're not running any research. Okay. Propulsion. Solar panels could be useful. Alright, this looks like it'll probably be too big for just a little, like, featuring thing. But I think I will call this one a day. Probably not my thing. I'll show the other management game that I was interested in tomorrow. And there's some, like, Metroidvanias and tactics games and stuff I wanted to look at. But I hope you enjoyed this video going through the tutorial. And I hope to see you in the next one.